This video is dedicated to James Humphreys. James, thank you. I think I've mentioned it on here before, but my favourite username I've ever seen on here is Shrek2 on DVD. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a really
that's
stupid,
funny, that.
A really stupid thing.
Yeah. Well, it's like the name, because it's been Christmas, hasn't it? We got your mum and dad that big rat thing. Big rat Christmas toy.
Yeah.
Maybe send them a picture.
Probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 foot tall
googly-eyed
rat thing with goggly eyes and a
Proper
Christmas
funny.
hat on. It's just a stupid thing. I never ever would have bought something like that, but my dad saw it and said, "Oh yeah, that's funny. That I want that."
But we were trying to give it a name, weren't we?
Oh yeah, it was Captain Rufus Bumblesnaffle III or something like that. After much deliberation.
But it's stuck, and that's what it's called now.
Yeah. So we'll see if we remember it this time next year.
Have you got enough sweets in your room?
God, you don't wait, do you?
Well,
you bought them.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't think you'd hoard them all in here.
Well, I've nowhere to put them. There's that many of them.
Oh, get
I will
naughty.
take a picture. Where do you all put that? It's
big. And you've got more. There's a big bag of Christmas sweets downstairs.
Yeah, there's loads of Christmas sweets. We end up with Christmas sweets and we only get through them by about August, September.
No, I think you need to tell your fans that you're actually about 50 stone. Your face looks quite slim.
I've got a face. Yeah. If you look at me from the shoulders up, I look like a svelte young thing.
But the rest of your body's just...
But I just balloon like Dr. Robotnik.
And when you get up, the chair goes along with you.
Yeah, because it's wedged around me.
No, you're not really. You're not that fat.
You're not that fat. That's a compliment, isn't it? You're not that fat. You are fat.
No, you're not.
But you're not that fat.
I was only saying it the other day that you look quite slender when
every
you
time we come
work.
on here, you say it. You say something about me being fat, and I've said
it's a
before
joke.
previously that it's like a subliminal thing. Like you've just got it in your mind, in the back of your mind.
You're reading into it too much, I'm afraid.
Right, well, call you fat every day and see what
Well,
you think.
you do. You call me ugly. And I
don't call you ugly at all.
You do. You say I've got a face like a bag of spanners or something.
I don't think I've ever uttered that phrase in my life. You got me. Speaking of sweets and me being a big fat pig, you got me like a little sack of American sweets or candies, as they would call them, and they tend to. I like how they do it. Actually, we tend to have things in plastic wrappers and things, which they do as well. But they tend to have loose things in boxes as well,
like that.
Like little boxes, like little cassette tape box type things. And yeah, I can't remember what's in them now. I've been having the lemon heads.
Yeah, chewy lemon heads.
Never had lemon heads before.
There was some snaky things. Sour
snakes. There was milk duds. I've had milk duds before. They're good.
They're all fruity things because I know you like fruity sweets.
Apart from the milk duds, yeah, they tended to be fruity things.
I know you're into your fruity sweets. Not fruit, but just fruity sweets.
I'm more into fruit than you are, you cheeky sod.
That's another joke. Ooh, I know, because you eat apples and stuff. I don't tend to eat a lot of fruit now.
You'll scoff veg like it's no tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I like me veg. I wonder if anybody's had. I wonder if sprouts are just an English thing, or people have sprouts for Christmas dinner.
Well, yeah, that was a thing about.
I love sprouts
because it's an English tradition and apparently a Dutch tradition as well. I don't know where I've heard that. If it was someone on the YouTube channel or in the Discord or elsewhere, but anyway, apparently in Holland they have Christmas crackers as well.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably come from the continent over to us at some point. And Billy Kills is the only American that I've spoken to from the channel that has access to and buys Christmas crackers.
Oh,
and apparently
really?
Christmas crackers just aren't a thing over there. Or I think they are. Yeah, someone said that they're a thing in Canada, someone who watches the channel, I think he said his wife is Canadian or something like that, and they have crackers. So it might be a Commonwealth thing.
Yes, maybe.
Maybe the Australians have them as well, and the Kiwis have them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, I hope everybody's had a nice break, Christmas break. If you if you what's the word?
Yeah. What, holiday, Christmas?
Yeah, no, but
break,
if you
time off.
if you believe in it and if you do it.
Yeah, if you're not a heathen, if you believe in our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ.
Well, we've said it before. I'm not particularly religious at all
you're
in
not
any
religious
way.
at all. No, neither am I.
I like the lights. I like putting up a tree. And I like having a good time
Exactly,
at Christmas. It's just about being nice and having fun.
Yeah, it's become very commercialised now, and it's a tradition now. It's about more than religion now.
And it's like I said to you when I've been out a couple of times and I've been at work, and it's just nice people generally being nice and saying Merry Christmas and
being happy and jovial and all the rest of it. Yeah.
Considering what's been going on with the pandemic and everything, it's just nice.
Yeah,
there's a lot of misery around, so it's nice.
Yeah, it has been. It's been pretty rough, hasn't it?
Yeah. That is a cracking film, that.
Yeah, I needed another video. I've been trying like mad to record videos for after Christmas. So it's meant not playing with many patrons this week because I've just been having to do it while it's stupid o'clock in the morning for them. Luckily Gogo was on this one, so we'll have at least one player, not Scoop early on us.
Hey!
But yeah, so I came down after recording. It was Achroma and Rograk, and you were watching the end of Despicable Me, weren't you?
Yeah, that's a brilliant film. It's one of my favourite films.
Yeah. And they were reading the bedtime story at night, and you started crying, didn't you?
Yeah, because he likes them in the end. It's so sweet. It's so fluffy! It's so fluffy! Yeah! It's just brilliant. Oh, it's great. It's just, yeah.
You just relate to those little girls, don't you?
Yes, I do. When they're sleeping in, because one of them, when they first move in, and she says, "Are we sleeping in bomb cases or something?"
Bomb cases.
Yeah, the cases are like
rockets.
Right,
are they in the shape of rockets?
Yeah.
Right.
And he's like, "Yes, just don't toss and turn."
Yeah, and it won't go off.
It's brilliant.
What's your favourite Christmas film? It's Christmas has been and gone now, but. You know.
Well, It's a Wonderful Life. I do like that.
Well,
but that's very touchy. But it's not like a feel. It does make you feel good at the end.
At the end, but
it's very, very.
It's very, very deep, isn't it? And I think that's one of the best films ever made.
It is one of the best films ever made.
Because if you've ever experienced any kind of dread or real hardship,
yeah.
Like, I know people go around saying like, "Oh, I'm anxious."
Real down on your
luck.
But
I mean, actual like. Experience real hardship, which a lot of people have, I'm sure, then you can really feel
his pain.
That film, can't you?
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, that is a very, very clever film, that. And a lot of people won't watch it just because like, oh, it's black and white, and I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
So.
I'm trying to think. What do we...
We like Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah, we've not watched many this year. It's like come really fast this year, Christmas, and we've been.
It hasn't been very Christmassy, really, has it? It's
not really.
Just we've been wound up with all this that's going on and worrying about relatives and not being able to go and do things we want to do, and everyone's been experiencing the same thing. But yeah, it's been pretty rough. So it's felt like a mad dash, and then hasn't particularly felt Christmassy, I don't think.
No.
So, yeah, we haven't really experienced any Christmas films or anything in particular.
The Otter one, and Manny still needs to watch the Muppet one, Otter.
Oh,
that's proper old.
Jesus, what's that called? Emmett Otter, is
Emmett
it called?
Otter, yeah, that's good.
See if anyone's heard of that. That's a very niche one.
I like that. But other than that,
We watched Klaus last year, didn't we?
That was on Netflix.
That Netflix one, but you said that it was bugging you.
Well, I watched it last year and I was all right, and this year you got on my nerves a bit at the start. But no,
well, he's supposed to. He's supposed to be an obnoxious, spoilt brat, isn't he?
Yeah.
So that's the idea.
It gets better.
It's very good. The animation's very, very good as well. The art style, I like it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, what else is there?
What do you like?
We've got, I think I mentioned this last year, but we've got a film over here that's another tradition called The Snowman. And I don't know if it broadcasts outside of this country or not.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like our Grinch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's nothing like the Grinch, but that's like a short animated traditional film that you watch at Christmas, and yeah.
There's always a Queen's speech, but we didn't watch that.
Could not care less about the Queen's speech.
Queenie, it has been a terrible year.
And I'm rather pissed off with it all, if I'm quite honest. I'm having to rattle around in my 100-room mansion, and I'm rather quite sick of it.
It's been an annus horribilis, or whatever she said one year.
A what?
Annus horribilis or something.
Annus horribilis. What?
Bad year.
What she just said.
Yeah.
Oh, annus as in annual and horrible. Yeah. So she said it in French.
Yeah, I think
and that's
so.
As if it's a well-known French term.
It was a few years ago, that, yeah.
Jesus. Annus horrible.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, she really knows how to speak to the people, doesn't she? What the hell is this guy doing?
What's all that?
This guy, it's term 4, and this guy's just going nuts with all this stuff. There we go. There we go.
He's not knobbed off, has he?
Well, he has. I don't know if this guy's won already. I don't know if you tend on Magic Online to get players that just want to stomp on people.
How bizarre.
And I don't know if this guy's just assuming he's won or if he's actually won. I've no idea.
But he's just gone out of the game?
I assume that this guy can win from here because he's got 14 cards in hand and some mana, so yeah, we'll see.
Was short-lived.
We'll see, yeah, short-lived.
Must be nice knowing you.
Nice and boring. Might have to get on to another game after this.
I think we will. Good Lord above.
Yeah, I can't think of any Christmas films now. There's the Charlie Brown special.
Yeah.
I like Charlie Brown. I can't think of any like non-animated ones.
Oh God, no.
They tend to be like children's ones because all the adult ones are all like romantic comedies and all that type of thing, aren't they?
Don't like that. See, I like Singing in the Rain's not Christmassy.
No, but
I really like that. It reminds me of Christmas because it's been on and
exactly. It's same as
it's like Die Hard.
Another one that we always bring up is Seven Brides. These musicals and Mary Poppins and all that tend to come on at Christmas, don't they?
So they remind you of Christmas.
So
Die Hard, like we said, that's not Christmas.
Yeah, Die Hard is a good one. Home Alone.
Oh yeah,
I like Home Alone.
I know
yeah,
you do.
I do like Home Alone.
It makes me cringe that.
What, with all the batterings and everything?
Yeah, it makes me cringe. Oh, it goes through me.
Well, it's the nail in the foot that does it for you, isn't it?
Just mind crusting that, yeah. Oh, it's horrible.
Paint pot to the face.
Oh, it's like itchy and scratchy.
yeah, it's very slapstick.
Makes me cringe.
Yeah, they're doing another film of that apparently, and Macaulay Culkin's involved in it.
Macaulay
Culkin.
Macaulay.
Oh, whatever.
Macaulay
Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
Well, it's spelled that way.
Well, whatever. You know what I mean, don't you?
I'm not being funny, but you have a good YouTube channel. You should be able to pronounce things properly.
Yeah, great.
Macaulay Culkin.
I mean, this video is proof that I've got a good YouTube channel, innit?
It's a bit shit, isn't it, this one?
Yeah, it is. It's just some guy playing with himself on. Like, all we've done is play some lands, for Christ's sake. Yeah, but someone will be enjoying watching this. The first and second Home Alone films I really like, but do you not like them because they're violent?
No, I don't mind.
Because you like Die Hard. Die Hard's more violent. He's just like standing on broken glass and chaining people up and all sorts.
Yeah, but they're really bad.
Yeah, they're Russian. Ugh, who likes Russians?
I didn't say anything about them being Russian. They're just really, they're freaking
bad guys, yeah. Bad guys.
Well, you know me, I'm just strange. No, I think it's when I think someone's like been hurt. If they're just shot dead, it's not that bad.
If they're just murdered in cold blood, nice and quick, then it doesn't matter.
It's the pain thing with me.
It's a long, drawn out, painful death that gets to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
What's going on now?
He's probably won now because he's got a load of cards in hand and a load of mana. So he's just high-fiving himself over there.
Well, you said he was playing with himself before.
Well, he was playing with himself. He's just masturbating all over the keyboard.
Whiz. Nearly said your name. Nearly said your name.
It begins with an A. Ooh.
Adolf.
Yeah. Yeah, I like shoving nails through people's feet and getting them to stand on glass baubles. Tar and feather them. What else happens? Burning an M into someone's hand.
It's horrible, really, when you look at it. It's quite
It is, yeah. Well,
gruesome.
slapstick is, though. You could do the same with Tom and Jerry. Like, you look at Tom and Jerry, and if you took it seriously, it's like, Jesus. Like smacking them around each other, smacking each other's heads with irons and stuff like that.
That's what we do at the weekend.
Yeah. We beat each other to a pulp, don't we? We have real life wrestling matches. We have table ladders and chairs matches, don't we?
Yeah. We've got a ring in the garden, haven't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
And we jump out of trees and stuff.
Yeah. You come out dressed like the Undertaker.
Yeah. Especially if I have wet hair. No, that's when
Bret
I'm...
Hart, yeah, Bret Hart. I don't know if I
used
know
to get
what I've
called the
mentioned on
Undertaker
it.
at school, though.
Yeah,
and
because you were all like gothy and stuff.
Yeah. You say, you like the Undertaker. It's like, I don't even know what that is, but whatever.
I can use my imagination.
Yeah, you're calling me like a big man with lank hair that looks a bit dead. Oh, it's all right, that'll do for me.
Wears purple gloves at the time.
It's only because I dyed my hair black.
Yeah.
I thought it looked pretty cool.
Well,
Clearly not.
Did you wear like bright white makeup as well, like looking like?
It's just because I had long hair.
Is her name Morticia Adams? Is that the mum? Yeah. Is that what you were going for?
And I used to get called Cousin It because my hair was that long.
Oh yeah, you had hair
down
to your ankles, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cousin It.
Yeah, so I used
So
to
you
get
just
called
put sunglasses on the back of your head.
Yeah, I used to flip my hair forward and put sunglasses on. Yeah, hilarious.
Doodle-doo-doo.
Doobity-doom. Well, you were an emo, weren't you? I think we've talked about this before.
An emo, yeah. So I was told. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
We've said this before, though. You all have like a style. When you're younger, you're like, I want to look a certain way.
You have a style when you're younger, yeah. And we both went for like the alternative rock.
Yeah.
I'm so different, yet the same as everyone else who's doing it. Type
but
of
it's
thing.
good. You do that through your teenage years.
Yeah, of course you do.
Now we just wear pyjamas all the time.
Adult goths are the best.
Oh, no, don't.
Got like, you know, 50-year-old goth with a long leather coat on and trainers and jeans.
I know. And the women with like busty corsets and stuff. And
women with they've got like a biker husband, and they've got corsets on, and they're all spilling out over the top of it.
You're like, come on, stop now.
Well, there we go. We've sorted that out. Cast judgment on those people.
Yeah, but a lot of these people, I mean, the stars, a lot of them have had stuff done and everything, and I'm a...
Yeah, of course they have. That's
I'm a strong, what's the word? Strong opponent of plastic surgery and stuff. Unless it's for reconstruction, unless you've been...
Yeah, if you've been in an accident or something.
Or you've had cancer or something, that's fine. That's fine. But just for pure vanity reasons, then... You need to look at yourself and think, why am I doing this? Because you're going to get old. Everybody's
most of the time
old.
They make themselves look worse, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's like it's usually half decent or good looking women inflating the lips or something stupid like that, and
they do look worse.
God, you look worse now. Like you look fine. What's wrong with you? But it's just this insecurity thing, isn't it? That they feel like they have to look like celebrities and airbrushed models and all this. And it's like, well, the model doesn't look like that.
No,
in the
my
picture,
mum always told me
you can
that.
see it. Like, if I mean, I do photography and all that, so I might be able to see it more than other people. But you can see it's not real. if you just study it. But I don't know, people like Instagram models and all that, they're not bothered about whether it's real or not, are
they love
just
it.
as long as they
And people lap it
look
up.
a certain way. So part of a what's it called? Like a trend or a cult, a style, whatever the word is.
Yeah, it's like there's a woman at work. I've told you, there's a woman at work, and she's got a little girl, and she must be about like 8 or 9 or something. She's got her own TikTok thing.
Oh, Jesus.
It's disgusting. It makes me like really upset and mad. And she like dances around on it. And then she said something the other day at work about Christmas. Said, "Oh, what have you got your kids or whatever?" And she said, "Oh, I've got loads of makeup and loads of this." And it's like, wow, you're creating it's just
a little narcissist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult thing, that, because if I had a little girl, I don't suppose I'd mind her playing with a bit of makeup here and there, but because it's like a cultural thing, isn't it? But you've got to be really, really careful with it, because you don't want them to get to the point of obsession with it.
Well, and to be
completely vain. Yeah, like, it's really difficult, that.
And they're sexualising themselves from an early age, which is not good. You need to have I did it. I put my mum's high heels on at home and tramped around in them.
I still put my mum's high heels on.
Is that there's
nothing more sexual than that.
That has worried me for a long time, that.
I was just keeping hold of them for her, I swear, they're not mine.
Oh, God.
No, because the little girls are obviously just emulating the mum. Like, they're not trying to... Anyway.
No, I know. No, they won't be. But, yeah. As a mother, you need to run a careful... Like my mum always said to me, don't be careful of looking at magazines and stuff, because it's not real and things like that. She taught me from an early age that, things aren't what they seem, and it's good. Stood me in good stead. That's why I look like a man.
Yeah, you look like a lumberjack, don't you? A lumberjill. Right, that guy just did all that and then decided to quit. So there we go.
For fanny's sake!
Let's see if
so
that person is the winner there, I think. But we'll just play between myself and Gogo, see if we can actually get a game going. And I think we need to talk about something other than the miserable things that we've been speaking about, don't we?
Yeah, right, we'll do another one and then we'll be funnier.
Well, yeah, I think we've covered Christmas films, which is the most important topic. I always think of Christmas songs, but I can't remember the names of any of them. There's like the Spaceman.
Oh, Christy Bear. If you've never heard that song, go out and listen to it.
I very much like it, but I'd never know if...
even though your dad didn't like it.
If it's due to... Yeah, this was a big thing on Christmas Day.
It really annoyed me, that.
Christmas Day.
Picking a Christmas song to bits. It's actually a bloody good song.
It is a good song.
I don't like the arrangement.
No, it was the chorus, he said.
La 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 la.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
He said, it's a bit lazy because it's a really well-constructed song and it's really good, and then he just relies on that for the chorus.
But that's what makes it, because you can sing along to it. You can
la-di-da
to it.
I like the song. I really don't analyse these things. It's just I like the song or I don't like the song. Band-Aid, the original one.
Know it's
Christmas time at all.
And obviously, I mean, everyone's heard of Mariah Carey.
Well, don't want for Christmas.
That's very good.
Pointing at notes. One hand on an ear cup, on an earphone. There is just one.
Good Lord, if I shut my eyes.
Oh, you'd think she were in the room, wouldn't you?
We like the old Christmas songs, though.
They're the best ones, yeah.
Nat King Cole and Bing Crosby and
yeah, they are the best ones. The old ones are the best.
I keep thinking there's somebody outside because of that light that's shining there. Your Star Wars light.
Oh, I've got a TIE fighter light that Cretin bought for me on a whim because I just mentioned offhand that I liked it. So I've got a TIE Fighter lamp at the side of me here. And what is it? Reflecting in the
It's because
window?
I never sit here because I can see a light there.
Oh, you keep thinking that someone's just shining a light through
I keep thinking there's somebody on the ladders just...
Yeah, there's some psycho.
just watching us too. Well, he'd have a shock. I'd open the window and punch him in the face. Not that it would be a man, it could be a woman.
No, it would be a man, let's face it.
Now.
Let's face it would be a man.
But you have got a set of... I've always wondered why these have been here for about 8 years now. This 6
That's funny because I don't think we've been
files. There. Yeah, we have.
I don't think we've been in the house 8 years.
They have been there.
Yeah, they have. They're actually crap, them. So I should probably throw them away.
And you have the nerve to go on about my thing. You'll walk downstairs and go, "Oh, that's on the table."
I will.
That's been there
I
for like a day.
will walk the viewers through this house, I will point out all the piles of crap that are all over this house and point out whose they are.
Right.
If you want to start that game with me.
Yeah, I do want to start this game, actually.
You'll go out that window.
Can I keep my hat on?
Yeah, it's cold out there, isn't it? I'm not cruel. Underneath
he looks like that one
Christmas
looks like
tree.
Dark Faden. Dark Faden.
Dark Faden.
He looks like
yeah.
what's it from The Matrix?
Neil.
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 Yeah, Neil.
Neil, the one. Fucking Neil.
G'day, Neil.
Neil. Neo, yeah. Christ, what's he called? He's in Cyberpunk.
It's what's it? Yeah, no. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, yeah. No, I only bring up Cyberpunk because I was shocked. You brought Cyberpunk up to me because it's because it's all over the news because it's been such a bust.
Yeah, because I saw it when I was.
They've actually
still,
apparently, when you account for all the refunds and everything, it's still made over.
Pardon me.
Excellent. Over 10 million in sales, or over 10 million sales. I think it's individual sold copies. I think they've still made. So it just goes to show, doesn't it, that
people
people
moan
have
about
still
stuff. Still
gone,
go out and buy it. No, they were that desperate for it, weren't they? Strange. Now it's stranger than folk.
Oh, got
Neil.
into a land. That's good. Yeah, Neil. Well, it's not as good as yours on Christmas Day. Your mum said something, and I can't remember what it was, but she sounded like the Swedish chef.
Oh, yeah.
She went, oh, the booty, the booty. And then you said...
I was looking at chocolates in a box.
Yeah, and instead of caramel, you said Gary Mel. Who's he? Who's this Gary Mel?
It's my boyfriend. My other boyfriend, should I say?
Yeah,
because
your
I have
other
an
one,
older boyfriend at work that comes into work, but he's old enough to be my dad.
Yeah, he comes in and has a natter with you, doesn't he? And he seems to like you very much. Well, has he got any money?
No.
Because you could marry into some money,
well,
then.
I don't think I haven't thought about it.
I'm sure you have, you floozy.
Even though his teeth aren't great, I've thought, well, I might be able to put up with that.
What if he had enough money? Jesus. That's how you lot think, innit?
Yeah, we're all the same.
You are. You're all the same, you lot. Disgraceful.
Well, you could be. You could go out there and try and find some rich woman.
Yeah, I suppose so, but it's easier for women, isn't it? They just have to like flirt a bit, and that's pretty much it. And men are easy.
Well, men are a bit thick.
Men are easy.
Yeah, there's a reason why that saying comes about that say the brains are in the
pants. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't like saying that because it makes me sound like a big fat sexist pig because I'm not, but it works, and I've seen women.
It does work.
I've had girlfriends that have
I've seen it,
and I can't stand it. So. But,
and then I've had girls come up to me and try it on, and it's like, oh, off, will you?
Oh,
I can't be arsed with all that. As soon as people aren't real and genuine, it's like, oh, I'm not interested then. Go away.
It's a good job I like that, and it's a good job we're similar, really.
What about Christmas presents? What did you get?
I got absolutely loads.
Absolutely loads.
I got so much stuff. You're so thoughtful. I got like my face stuff to help calm my hideous face.
Yeah, that's from a brand called Elemis.
Yeah, it's very posh.
There you go.
It's
For the one lady in the audience, or maybe there's some men that like doing this stuff as well. It's called Elemis Pro Collagen Face Cleanser or something like that.
Yeah, no, it gets all your makeup off. It's really
gets all your makeup off, which is...
And it smells nice.
Yeah, very useful for me and all the makeup I wear.
Yeah, and you got me a cool... This is the best. The Dungeons and Dragons top.
Yeah.
Because that's a kids' program I used to watch in the 90s.
There was an animated program, an animated cartoon from the 80s called Dungeons and Dragons. From the same... what is it called? From the same IP as Dungeons and Dragons, obviously. And it's just those animated characters on this long sleeve T-shirt, innit? But I got you a Garfield T-shirt, the original 90s cartoon Garfield, and it's just a crap size, so I have to replace that with something now. So you have to have a look at.
Yeah, but it's good because it says I'm with stupid, so I was going to wear it, but because it's bigger, you can wear it. And then it looks like I'm the stupid one then. So
it's green though. I'm not wearing green.
Can you not pull off green?
No. I can barely pull off. Because you got me this... What's this one? I've got a Quicksilver hoodie that's pretty cool. And then I've got an animal long sleeve T-shirt. And they're like grey and blue. And I'm like, that's pretty extravagant for me.
It is, yeah. Green's just...
Because it's like grey and black for me. Like you'll rarely even see me in white. So... Blue and grey is just like pushing the boat out a little bit. But yeah, that was I got a cool actually, which will be interesting for the viewers. A Magic the Gathering pint glass with like a handle on it.
Yeah, it's like a tankard. A
tankard, that's it. Yeah, a glass tankard, and it's got the Planeswalker symbol on the side of it. Like this metal Planeswalker symbol. I'll have to put a picture up of all these things.
Really pissed me off, that.
Yeah, the adhesive on the back seemed crap, but I'll just put a dab of Gorilla Glue on it.
It worried me because it came in the post and I could hear it like rattle, and I was like, oh,
God, it was
broke. Well, I thought the glass had broken.
Yeah.
Anyway, I only got it just before Christmas, so I wouldn't have been able to send it back.
No, it doesn't matter. I can,
and
like
it's not
I said,
scratch the glass, so it just needs sticking on.
I'll just put a little dab of Gorilla Glue on it, and that'll sort it.
You can have your manly Magic the Gathering drink in
Absolutely,
it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Your Vimto or your
Vimto or
fizzy water.
Yeah, I've taken to fizzy water in recent years.
Lime and lemonade.
Lemon and lime, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hardcore fizzy water, yeah. I've taken to that so that I don't drink Coke and Sprite and all that crap as much. Fizzy water, there's no badness in it, really.
Wine. It's better for you.
It is. it is. Red wine is good for your heart.
Yeah, it is. What my dad says.
Well, it genuinely is, though.
Yeah.
Right,
maybe not a vat full.
Well, he drinks a vat full, doesn't he? Yeah, so maybe not a vat full. See if we can do anything about Go-Go, because he's going to batter us here. Ooh, Elishnorn. Can we afford Elishnorn? Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Oh, yeah, we can. Yes, we can. Almost cocked that up then. We've got Oketra's Monument, which makes it cost 1 less. Calm down, everyone.
Yeah, before you start commenting.
It's all
well,
right.
I'd have done this. I'd have done this. I think. Yeah. I don't think you realise that you could have done this. Yeah, well, he plays that many games. Everybody makes mistakes. Oh, it's not even a mistake. There's that many...
Yeah, sometimes it is, anyway. Sometimes it is.
Poop. You can all poop off.
Yeah, poop off, everyone.
Poop off.
Why don't you just poop off? Ugin and Ugin and Ugin.
Ugin?
Yeah, there's a dragon called Ugin.
Ugin the inflatable?
The ineffable, yeah. The inflatable. He's a big inflatable dragon.
I've seen him at kids on a bouncy castle thing. Ugin the inflatable.
Actually, I would rather... I can only get rid of 2 planeswalkers here, so I'd rather get rid of Tamiyo and Dak Faden, because Dak Faden can steal the Skull Clamp away. Neil can get rid of the Skull Clamp.
We
do give nicknames to planeswalkers, don't we? Because we've got Vivian, his Aunt Viv. This is Neil.
Yeah.
That's Ugin the inflatable, because he's just a big hot air balloon.
Who's this one? Ooh, Tamio the Moon Sage.
Yeah.
Tamara. I'm trying to think of like some posh model thing type person, because that's what that looks like.
Posh model thing type person.
Some snooty model.
She looks snooty to you.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't look like someone I'd hang around with anyway, that's for sure.
Right, so if we take 3 in at Dak Faden, that takes him down. 3 in at Tamira, or whatever you just called her. Tamara, that takes her down. And then we can trade their Sisse for Ugin, I think.
Thank God for that.
And hopefully... Yeah.
Are you trying to win?
Am I trying to win? Oh, I'm trying to play alright. I mean, I always do on these games, I just can't guarantee it. Because I'm nattering to you. That clock started making a noise. You got me a Magic the Gathering clock for my last birthday.
No.
And it started whirring like that.
Oh, that's not very good.
No, it's alright.
Well, just chuck it out. In fact, I'll take it outside now and
Just
stand on it, smash it to bits.
Smash it to bits. I'll just go and wrap it round a hedgehog's neck.
That's not nice.
Well,
We saved a
you
hedgehog.
were on about putting it in landfill. An
Oh,
hedgehog.
We saved a hedgehog, didn't we, the other week? That was
Yeah, we
really
did.
sweet. I need to find out how it's going, that one, actually. That little one. Little hedgehog. Little hedge pig. It's stopped now, making the noise. Oh, no, it's not.
No, it's not. Yeah, there was a hedgehog in the garden. We've got a little... It's a plant tray for putting pots in, and you put water in it, and then the plants can take a drink from underneath. And this hedgehog was scurrying along, and it climbed its way up and just had a little
It
sup.
was freezing as well.
And it was freezing cold water, and we thought, bloody hell, this was in December, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Early December, late November. This should be hibernating in about October time.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, there's something wrong with it. It looked like a decent size, but when we weighed it, it was actually half what it should be. When we looked it up online, and it didn't smell particularly nice either. So anyway, you sussed out a sanctuary place to go and send it. And there was an individual lady around the corner from us who just so happened to look after him. So we took him up to her, and she took a stool sample from the towel that it was on in the box, and she examined it and under the microscope straight away, and said, "Oh, it's riddled with this and that and the other." So she injected it straight away, and because we were going to leave it till the next morning, weren't we? But she said it's a good job we came out, because
Fen, she's called it.
It's called Fen, and
it was doing all right. Last time I texted her, she said it's been on its antibiotics and it's putting on weight. So that's
nice
good.
one. Yeah. So, like I said, I mean,
she said herself it was touch and go whether it would live. It was really quite in a bad state.
Yeah.
Because they shouldn't smell of poo and stuff. I mean, that is a bad sign, because animals don't sit in their own excrement.
They keep themselves clean. Yeah,
they
of course
don't.
They do.
It's like people think pigs are dirty or whatever, but they're not. Animals aren't like that, so there's something wrong with them
if they are like that. Then there's something up. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's only like you when you smell a poo. I think, oh dear, he's not well. He's not able to wash himself.
He needs to get put under a microscope, and we'll have a look and see how many diseases he's riddled with. So I think we go 2 into Monastery Mentor, 2 into the Cruel Celebrant, and then 3 into Anointed Procession, maybe. That might work out well.
I wonder what people are doing for New Year.
Yeah, it's not New Year yet. We're recording this between Christmas and New Year. It's the day after Boxing Day. Which I found out last year that people in Canada call it Boxing Day as well, which adds credence to the whole Commonwealth Christmas traditions thing.
Yeah.
Right, so if we go...
We don't do anything, do we, really, for New Year? I might go and see my mum and dad, I don't know.
New Year, we usually go to your mum and dad's, don't we?
Yeah, I think we should, really, because they've been a bit fed up. We're doing well, though, doing all the shopping online. It's a godsend for me because I was having
Yeah,
to do their
because
shopping.
we were doing their shopping at first. It was mainly you, and it was trekking the next town over all the time, and doing 2 rounds of shopping when we buy enough for ourselves. It's like it was a bit of a bit much, wasn't it? Really.
And they've done well doing that.
And then we can go for the Anointed Procession, and I think maybe we just hold up D-Spark as well.
Where does Go-Go Batman come from?
I think Go-Go is in America, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. We'll have to ask Go-Go where he's from.
I want to know.
I want to know.
If you be my girl.
Why don't we ask him now?
Where are you from?
During his turn, we'll write to him and ask him.
All right, yeah. Hey, where do you come from? I like Magic
I'll
the
say
Gathering.
Cretin's being a creep, and she wants to know where you're from,
What a
where
creep.
you
I'm
live.
just making
She
conversation.
wants to know where you live. Because she's a weirdo. Ooh.
Yeah, and is it good? Are they good looking?
Yeah. How much money do you have? Are you rich as creases?
If you just work at McDonald's, I'm not bothered.
Yeah, if you're just a retail guy, I need you to be a billionaire entrepreneur, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
If it's not too much to ask. Yeah, I need you to be a business owner.
Are your fluffy pants all right?
Yeah, that's another thing you've got me is some trousers pants for lounging around in.
They're cool, aren't they?
And yeah, they're like fleecy things with stags on them.
Yeah.
And they're very comfy because it's a cold house. This
It's
so
bloody cold.
yeah, especially this time of year, it gets cold in the UK. So yeah, they're really good then.
Good. Keep your bits warm.
Keep
That's
me
what we
bits
want.
warm, yeah, because you got to keep your bollocks working, haven't you?
Yeah, we don't want them shrivelling up.
No, not again. They were like fecking prunes, weren't they? Big and shriveled, like dates.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think prunes are a
That's
bit
a
bigger
bit more.
than dates.
That's a bit Christmassy, isn't it? Dates.
Yeah, dates is quite festive. A festive joke about bollocks.
I'm not sure if I should have used D-Spark before now.
D-Spark.
Yeah.
D-Spark.
D-Spark, because I've got to be careful that Tamio
Whoa, what
doesn't
the
steal.
hell on earth is that? That's like something from a nightmare.
Well,
that
yeah.
is creepy as flip,
I think that's the
that.
idea.
That's horrible. What the
It is creepy, isn't it? That?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that venturing into my bedroom at night. Scare the shit out of me.
It's like your typical scary little kids.
Oh my god.
Usually little girls in horror films.
Oh yeah, they do it on and then they put like children's music on. Ding 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 ding, and she's stabbing someone to death. Yeah, it's really nice. It's funny actually, it reminds me my mum when I was young, when I was about 5 or 6, my mum had some like proper floaty white nighty things, like really floaty things.
Yeah.
And I used to like wearing them. And then when I used to get scared, I'd put that on and I'd go into my mum and dad's bedroom.
What, and then they'd walk in and go,
No,
Jesus.
Well, my dad would wake, because I'd be like, I'm scared, can I come into bed with you? And my dad would wake up and go, what the fuck? Because I look like a ghost.
Being haunted.
Yeah. And I really mean they were like floaty things.
Yeah.
They were like from the 50s, 60s.
What, did you stand on the bed or something?
I just stood next to the
Oh,
bed.
you stood right next to him, so as soon as he opened his eyes, there was this bloody...
Vision of, a
this
little
ghostly,
girl with this floaty white thing on.
this ghostly woman,
Poor sod.
little girl even, just looking at him.
I'm scared.
Jesus, yeah, so was he. Christ.
Yeah, he's been trying to get rid of me ever since. My brother used to have really bad nightmares about bees and wasps.
Right.
Yeah. Have you ever had really bad nightmares?
I had a recurring nightmare that whenever I describe it, it doesn't sound that bad. It wasn't really about what was going on. It was more about how I felt. I felt like dread. You know, like we were saying before about It's a Wonderful Life, where you can empathise with that feeling of dread if you've experienced it. I mean dread in a very specific term.
Utter
absolute dread,
Yeah.
you know. And it was, I was walking along a path, or whatever it was, nothing specific, and it was a sense of, my surroundings were calm. A psychologist could have a field day with this. My surroundings were calm, but I knew there was some underlying badness, for lack of a better term. I knew something was up, and so I'm skipping along, walking along, whatever it is, and this is when I'm like 6 years old, and then all of a sudden, I'd feel an utter sense of dread, and there would be a load of boulders and rocks falling on me. And it would be like trapping me type of thing, you know. And it would be like that.
Yeah.
But it would be and that would happen for on and off, not with any regularity, thankfully, but that would happen on and off for years. And it was the same one every time. And I haven't had it since I were a little kid, but I would sometimes, if I'd had that nightmare the previous night, I'd be scared of going to sleep.
Oh.
And it's strange to think about it, because it's like,
No,
that doesn't sound like much of anything, but I was dreading it, you know, and terrified of it.
No, funny thing, some people don't dream. I mean, my mum says she doesn't dream a lot. I do.
Yeah, you drift in and out of light and heavy sleep. From my experience, anyway. Like you'll be in a deep sleep, and then you'll just like kind of come out of it and toss and turn a bit, and then go back, and then come back out of it, and you're in and out. And it's that light sleep is where you dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you'll whimper sometimes, and
I think people are coming in the room and stuff.
Yeah,
I have a recurring dream about somebody opening the door, coming into the room.
Yeah.
Like just a black figure. It's horrible.
At the foot of the bed, and that's quite a common one apparently. A black figure at the foot of the bed and pushing you into the bed.
Yeah, I've had that.
And that's sleep paralysis, and not being able to move.
Yeah. I had that's
really quite a common one apparently.
When we were on holiday once with my mum and dad, and I was in a room on my own, and that was it felt like my body was being pushed in. It was freaky. It sounds weird saying it, but yeah. Huh. Strange. Is that making a noise, that thing?
What?
Going kink, 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 kink.
Yeah, that clinking noise is a hard drive.
Oh, right.
And there's a 3 terabyte hard drive in there that will be backing things up.
Alright.
Yeah. So that clinking noise. Well, the hard, I mean, they're not, you don't really get them anymore, but hard drives are mechanical, and so they'll make little clinky noises here and there.
Right, okay.
But things aren't mechanical anymore. They're like, they're called solid state drives now.
I know, that's why you got that one, so you can purposefully like work on it and stuff.
Yeah,
which makes sense to me, because they build things in obsolescence.
I've mentioned on and off. Right, what's going on here? Right, we've got some lands animated from the Nissa. I think I should have desparked the Garrick Wildspeaker. Argument to be made for me playing the Cruel Celebrant if I knew that the tokens were going to get wiped out, but I don't think we would have pointed enough damage at them anyway. We've got 20 points of damage coming in at us. I think I've mentioned on and off on the channel before that about me getting a new computer. For the first couple of years, I ran the channel off a Mac Mini, and I really liked it, but it didn't have a graphics card in it because it's way too small. So me attempting to get through videos quicker, edit them quicker, render them quicker, export them quicker, I got a Mac Pro from like 10 years ago, because they're the big heavy towers that you can put new processors in and put a graphics card in it and all the rest of it. It's got a Radeon RX 580 8GB card in it, and it's served me well for what it's supposed to do. It renders videos really quickly and everything. I can actually record with 2 screen captures and render edits in the background on this, so that's pretty, as well as emulating this on Windows at the same time. So that's pretty damn good. But now Apple have decided to release a new Mac Mini and some new MacBooks called the M1 Macs, and they are very, very good. So I've gone and bought a Mac Mini again, so I might have to sell that one off, I don't know yet. And I might, I am going to set up another channel when I get a chance that talks about tech and stuff like that. I don't know if I'll do a channel about tech and have us walking around and taking pictures in places. That seems like it's a bit... the two different, I think. Might have to be a third channel.
You need to do your tech one.
Might have to be a third channel.
And then refer to people to, if you want to see what cameras you use and how you use them for us, like when we go travelling and stuff.
Yeah,
I think you need to refer them to another one.
Maybe.
Have you quite finished now, going on about your computer?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to do all this and concentrate at the same time. That's sneaky. I thought we were going to get Sisse there, but it's gone into the bin, so we don't gain control of it from the command zone. We'll get a bunch of spirits at least. But I don't think we're doing anything here because Chandra is in play. Let's just try... We'll try and drain our opponent a little bit. But the end. And we'll go clamp onto a soldier, draw a couple of cards. We need to keep getting into, as you know, we need to keep getting into aristocrat effects so that we can make a bunch of tokens.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
And drain our opponent out. I think they can... Yeah, they can just bounce it. That's what you look like. And I think they can just bounce this...
when I get dressed up.
Bounce that back to hand anyway. So they've probably got us here.
Oh,
turned into...
Loser! You goddamn loser! Oh my god!
I think they've got us here. This is the 1v1 deck. And I've just brought it into the multiplayer room just for the sake of playing something.
Don't make excuses. I'm going to get you a big...
I think it's done well, actually. It's done better here.
T-shirt.
It's done better here than it does in the 1v1 room. So, yeah, I think it's done well, considering.
All right.
It took a couple of solitaire games or solitaire players to beat us. You know, just doing loads of things on their turn. So I'm not going to complain about that.
As long as you've had a good time, Pet, that's all that matters. Why, man? I hope you've had a great time watching this game, like... Whoa.
Watching this game.
I'm from the northeast. Whoa.
Are the emblems tokens? Yeah. I'm not entirely sure how we've gotten multiple emblems there, or...
Gotten.
Oh, whatever. Shut up.
Well, it's just gotten. Not sure how it's gotten.
You know, you can say anything with an American accent and make it sound like something Americans say.
No. Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding. No.
Yorkshire pudding.
Yorkshire pudding.
Let's put another shrimp on the Barbie.
What the hell? You've just done an Australian...
Oh, what? Just sweet anglais.
What?
What are you talking about?
There wasn't Australians like...
I wasn't trying to do an Australian... You're not getting what I'm saying,
Yeah, I know what you were doing. You were doing like an Australian
Whoa,
saying.
Did we get him? That's funny. I didn't think we were going to win that one, but apparently we got him. With the Cruel Celebrant there, they decided to wipe the board and not count the creatures up beforehand, so
right,
we take them out there. String out the bunting. It's a Christmas
run
miracle.
In the garden.
Hey. Four. Well, you'll cause a sex riot doing things like that. Maybe we should just go and celebrate in private in the garden.
I'll just get another glass of wine, thanks.
But you're going to need a bottle, aren't you, to be convinced?
Oh, is it raining? And it's tea time. It's pizza and chips. Pizza and chips and tea tonight.
Is it a crappy tea tonight?
What do you mean a crap? Well, make your own.
No, I mean,
then.
I don't mean that. I mean, like health-wise.
Oh, yeah. I got a cheap knockoff cheeseburger pizza at Asda, which is all right actually.
What, like?
It's not like the Domino's one, but.
All right, you're hoping that it's like the Domino's one, but it might not be. Oh, have you had it before?
Yeah, I'll just lob a few olives on. It's all right, yeah.
It's all right for a frozen crappy pizza.
Yeah, smothered with mayonnaise and tomato ketchup. And
There's one for you. Me and or you and my dad were arguing about condiments, weren't you? Because
Yes.
he's like me. It's just ketchup on
just wrong,
on
yeah.
everything. You know, not literally everything, obviously, but
no, it is everything.
anything.
You put it on your Christmas dinner, for Christ's sake.
Bit of onion gravy with a bit of tomato sauce.
With
That
ketchup.
was all right. Oh, it's all right. What's wrong with that? Oh God, you're going to start arguing with me
You're
now.
uncouth.
You're an
That's what
argumentative little.
you are. No.
That's what you
It's
are.
just time and a place where you don't put fecking ketchup on something. On your Christmas dinner.
It's only veg and meat. That's what what else would you have it with? You can't just have ketchup with chips, can you? Or fries. Anyway, condiment, like you were arguing over me dad about if you have a bacon sandwich then you've got to have HP brown sauce with it. But he has ketchup, did he say?
Yeah.
Which just disgusted you. And then you have mayo with certain things. What is it you have mayo with that he doesn't?
Well, I have them with all sorts. Mayonnaise, chips.
Well, you have mayo and ketchup with
yeah.
chips, don't you?
Yeah.
Now I could come to you and say, "Oh, egg and
Egg?
tomato sauce." Well, that's what mayo is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you could have like eggy mayo and
It's
ketchup.
not an eggy
That's weird.
flavour, though, is it?
All right.
think-
Well, fine. We'll let them be the.
Have you had mayonnaise? When's
we'll
the
let
last
them
time
be
you
the
had
judges.
mayonnaise?
We'll let them be
Yeah,
the
we will.
judges.
Come on, people,
Right.
please.
And they can say if it's weird or not to have mayo and ketchup with like chips and veg and all that type of thing, right? And they can also say if it's weird to have your traditional Christmas dinner, veg, turkey, onion gravy. We had, some roasties and things like that with ketchup. And we'll see who the weirdo is,
Okay.
and it's going to be you.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Shall we say bye to them then?
Okay, bye. Bye, everybody. Please back me up here, everybody. Please.
And thank you to GoGo for playing,
Yeah,
because we actually ended up with a sort of real game there at the end thanks to him, so thank you. And Happy New Year and Merry Christmas and
Merry
blah blah
Christmas,
blah.
everybody. Happy New Year. Take care.
Bye.